Hi everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. I'm here with my sister.
Hello, Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo.
And this is a follow-up to the big virtual Blythe retreat that we just finished literally yesterday.
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're coming off the high. The high. The dolly high. So we had a virtual Blythe retreat September 16th, 17th, and 18th, 2022. We did it through a Facebook group. We also did some Zoom sessions that were part of the event. And Terry, how do you think, if you had to rate the experience between 1 and 10, how would you rate it?
As a total, 11.
Yeah.
I had a great time. Met a lot of really cool people. The Dolly community is full of really nice people.
we had such a great group over there. We had about 30 people. This is our very first one, and I'll give out the numbers. We had 30 people that came and participated, and just a wonderful experience. I mean, definitely topped what we expected. I mean, we really went into this not sure what to think about, what exactly was going to happen, but it was really, really fun. And thank you, everybody. I mean, we got a lot of word of mouth out about it. We put this together pretty quickly, even though it's something that's been percolating in our heads for like ever. This summer, we decided to do something. And I would say basically in 4 months, we whipped it together, which for something, any type of event like this, I work full time. Terry has a shop that she runs and a very busy life, with her family and everything. So to be able to do that with really not a lot of preparation for all this detailed work that we had to do, I thought we did pretty darn good.
I did too. I'm very pleasantly surprised and pleased.
So as part of the wrap up, Terry and I are getting together and sort of talking about what we liked, what we didn't like, what we think we could do differently if we were to do this again, hindsight 2020, all that kind of stuff. And there are some things that we had decided that we were kind of surprised about.
Right.
So we thought we'd share that with you guys. We would also like to say we're still waiting on feedback from the participants. A lot of people have given us their feedback, but not everybody has. So we're still kind of waiting, to hear what they said. We sent a survey out to them, or we posted one for them to answer, what they thought and suggestions. And so what was one of the things you thought was kind of surprising to you, Terry?
The Zoom. We had some live Zooms. The very first one we did was a meet and greet, and we had, quite a few people there, but as time went on, they were not as popular as I thought. And, I totally understand.
Mm-hmm.
I am very uncomfortable, especially around people I don't know. And I think a lot of people are uncomfortable on Zoom, or maybe, and I get this too, there's a lot going on in their household. Yeah. I mean, I have 7 grandchildren, 4 kids, and at any given time we have a lot of them at my house, and it can get pretty wild. So I'm not the only one that is in that type of a predicament.
Right. And we, initially Terry and I were kind of thinking, well, maybe we'll, after the retreat, we'll do some more Zooms, past the retreat, but we've decided we're not going to do that. We are maybe thinking of trying some live sessions on YouTube. I might try to experiment with one. And actually, Terry, I think it's something you should think about, because the jewelry workshops went over really, really well, didn't they?
They did. And I enjoyed doing them. And it sounds like a lot of people enjoyed, making jewelry. And I loved it when I started seeing their dolls pop up with their earrings and their little charms. I thought that was great.
Yeah. That was like tickled us, like you can't even believe we were.
Yeah. And Tammy's little skirt.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Right
So
here.
the sewing, and that's another thing. So we had the sewing project on the last day. In hindsight, we should have done that the first day to give people more time, because the sewing takes a while. But I was shocked. People were whipping those little skirts out the little pattern for the skirts that we had. Terry's little dolly's wearing one right now.
Yeah, I was
Um,
under a little pressure though. I don't consider myself a seamstress by any means. In fact, if you look at this too close, you will understand.
it
I'll
looks
put it back in
cute.
But anyway, I know when I saw everybody making them and their dolls modeling, I thought, uh-oh, I better get in there and make one.
But
So
yeah,
I
so I
pretty
made
quick.
this pattern just for the retreat, and then I put together a tutorial for it that was it was in the Facebook group and everything. And so yeah, I was surprised people were making those skirts really quickly. So I think in hindsight, we probably should have put the sewing first, and that way we give everybody a full weekend to make and show. Not that they can't make their skirts now, but to be able that
Right.
the show and tell part of the whole experience was really wonderful.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. All right. So that's one thing. And then the other thing was, I guess that kind of leads into the other thing. So we had 3 crafting workshops. We had Terry showed us how to make earrings for our dolls that we could also wear ourselves. Okay. And then she had another workshop where she showed how to make the pull charms like this. Malibu has one. I've done a video where she sent me a whole bunch of these once, and I did a video showing them. And then Sunday we had the how to sew the dress. We had like one project workshop each day, and we were surprised at how popular those were. I thought people would like them, but they liked them even more than I expected.
Yes, they did.
So all of this leads us to, you may have guessed it, a big announcement.
Woohoo!
What's that announcement, Terry? Tell them.
VBR 2023. We're going to do it again.
Hot diggity. Yes, we are going to do it again. We did have it in the back of our minds that if this went well, we would do it again, but we wanted to wait till the whole thing was over. And we just saw what people liked, what they didn't like, crunch numbers, all that good stuff. And we feel confident at this point that we will do another one in 2023. And at this point in time, we're thinking of summer.
Right. Yes. And we're not going to spill the beans, but we already know the theme.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. So this time, we had to be super duper conservative as far as, time, and we didn't have a lot of time. But this time
Right.
we have more time. We almost have twice as much amount of time. Yeah, almost twice as much time to plan the next one than we did the first one. So we have time is on our side. Okay. And then let me turn off my phone here. It's making noises. So there's that. And then we are going to probably, make things a little bit bigger. Like we had 20 goodie bags, those sold out in what, like 3 days, not even?
Oh, it went fast.
Yeah. 20 wasn't enough. We're going to make more goodie bags. Okay. So that's one of the things, one of the many things. We did not really canvas as far as prizes and stuff, even though near the end we had quite a number of people jump in and donate prizes. But we are now announcing that we are definitely looking for prizes that we would love to have donated from vendors who want to support the cause. And keep in mind, we could do digital, like downloadable things like patterns, because these are makers, right? Our group are makers, right, Terry?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are, our core. You don't have to be a maker because there's other things we're doing other than making. But I would say, based on the experience we had this weekend, people like making stuff for their dolls.
Right. And it's like, for instance, as far as the jewelry went, I had everything from seasoned jewelry makers to people who'd never made anything before.
Mm-hmm.
And every one of them enjoyed, well, at least from what all the feedback is, it's been one of the main things that they really liked.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, just putting it out there. If you want to donate some prizes for the next VBR 2023, please contact either Terry or myself, because
and this would be either for the goodie bags or we do have prizes.
Right. Yeah. Yes, that's a good point. It's going to be for prizes or goodie bags.
So you can specify, what you want. Like you could donate for all the goodie bags, or you could donate one for a prize.
Exactly. We did have people come in near the end, and it was a really good way for them to get word out about their shops and, you know, be part of the experience. So this leads us to just letting everybody know that you will be seeing us beef up our social media presence. Please make sure that you have subscribed to this channel, Peacecraft Dolls, and also to Terry's channel, Tapping Flamingo. Like I said, the jewelry was super popular, so definitely if you were at the event, you want to go over there and, you know, get on
Right.
her.
And
Yeah,
remember, although most of my stuff is, you know, making jewelry for a, you know, a human, you can use those same techniques, just scale it down for your doll, for
exactly.
either your Blythe doll or your 18-inch doll or whatever. So
Exactly. So, but yeah, you know, I'm going to be announcing it here on the channel when we open up a new account on Instagram and all that good stuff. But all of that's in the works. I mean, literally, this is just kind of the day after, and we're chit chatting. And like I said, we wanted to announce to everybody because we have a lot of people asking us now, "Are you doing this again? Are you doing this again?"
yes.
So yes, we are. We are doing it again, and it will be a little bit bigger, and I'm sure just as fun, if maybe not even a little bit more fun, but it'll be just a little bit bigger. I mean, honestly, I can't imagine it being more fun. It was pretty dang fun.
I know.
But I think it's just going to be more of the same. That's probably a way to put it. More of
Right.
the
Yeah.
same, more projects, more prizes, more people, more. Okay. Not, I still think it's going to be an intimate experience. We got to know each other a lot. So I think there's still going to be a lot of that interactivity
Well,
that
we
we got.
had a lot of prizes though. We had a
Well,
total, was it 13 prizes? Now, was that including Moonbeam?
16. We had
Oh, that's
16
right.
prizes plus Moonbeam, who's getting ready to go to her new owner. Somebody
Yeah.
won Moonbeam. So it was a total
Oh,
of
that's
17
17.
prizes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in just 3 days. So that's kind of a lot. Because every couple
Yes.
hours, we basically were giving away a prize. So. But anyway, we just wanted to let everybody know, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Please give this a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about VBR 2023 in the comments down below. Have a wonderful Dolly Day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.